In today's video, we have a great Legends League army that you can try out for yourselves. We are going to be combining Town Hall 17 and Town Hall 18 meta together and bring you guys the Fireball, Meteor Golem plus Root Riders. Let's jump into the army composition. The army composition for this attack is as following. You will need 5 healers, 3 Meteor Golems and 3 Root Riders. At least 4 invisibility spells for your Fireball and 2 Earthquakes. In the clan castle you want to take at least 1 Meteor Golem with 3 totem spells. For the king, you want the Phoenix, Spiky Ball and Snake Bracelet. For the queen, it's Frosty, Magic Mirror and Action Figure. For the Grand Warden, it's Sneezy, Ray Gem and Fireball. And the royal champion, you want the Fox with the Rocket Spear and Electro Boots. Let's get into the first attack of the video right here. So looking at this base, it's a little bit awkward, right? It's got that core Invis Tower with a single and a multi-inferno alongside that long shot. So you want to get your troops in towards the town hall as quickly as possible whilst activating that Invis Tower. Grand Warden of course has that Fireball attached to his equipment, so you want to get the funnel set with the Grand Warden. This is why we've deployed the Grand Warden at the 3 o'clock side. Invisibilities come down. We want to land the Fireball on top of the scatter shot right here, so we get the X-Bolt alongside it and the recoil cannon. That sets up the funnel because now you've cleared out all of this compartment, which is amazing. So once the Dark Barrack and the Workshop go down, you have a straight path leading in towards the Poison Tower and the Revenge Tower. Root Riders, Meteor Golems come out. The great thing about this is, of course, the Meteor Golems, they do a lot of damage to the walls, but with the Root Riders, they're going to assist and open up these walls a lot quicker, which is going to be very nice as they can just run through them with no issue whatsoever. Now, as those troops came in, we see the king and the royal champion coming on in from the 2 o'clock side on this base, and the main reason for that is so that you can break the funnel and force these Root Riders to come across these walls, which is going to allow them to open them up, and once that invisibility tower pops, the troops will be able to go back in and pick off the town hall. Of course, we have the Smasher on this attack. I haven't seen that very often, so it's nice to see people are using a Smasher instead of a long shot, which is quite nice. But this is what I meant. So the Root Riders opened up the wall. The Meteor Golems, once the Invis Tower came off, go back in and pick off this town hall. The king is working his way over at the 9 o'clock side right here. Everything's pushing in unison. We still have that overgrowth. Oh my god, triple furnace is absolutely deadly. Poison spell needs to come down, but Robble maybe didn't see it, and it looks like he didn't. Oh no, he did see it. He does get the furnaces down. Perfect. Overgrowth on this monolith just to reduce damage off of the Meteor Golems right there. One more invisibility spell. We can use it on the royal champion, we can use it on the queen, we can even use it on those Meteor Golems. But the great thing here is the Root Rider combination alongside these Meteor Golems allows you to power on and push through the base, opening everything up, making it a lot more easier for your Meteor Golems to path, which is going to be great, especially now that you're seeing these core town hall bases, and that's going to be the meta for a long time in Legends League, and you're going to see that in quite a few attacks today as well. So let's jump into the second attack of the video. Now this is a more common Legends League style base as well. As you can see, the town hall is kind of in like a box, but the great thing is we have got that Fireball, and ideally what you want with the Fireball is to set a funnel. And if you let your Warden walk for a little bit, of course, you know, you can get a deeper Fireball. But right here, as you saw, we accidentally double dropped that Invis because we were a bit scared that the Invis maybe didn't drop for him, which is fine. The Fireball landed on the Fire Spitter, which got him the Monolith as well as that Rage Tower. Couldn't get the recoil cannon. Missed it a little bit with the Earthquakes and also the Builder Hut repairing it, which is a bit of a problem. But the Warden funneled 9 o'clock very, very nicely. Now here come the Root Riders and the Meteor Golem coming on in together. Troop Launcher is used, of course it's got that Meteor Golem in it. King at 6 o'clock making that funnel. Root Riders are going to open up the wall into the scatter. Royal Champion's going to come in from that 6 o'clock side as well. King is going to work creating that funnel, which is huge. This bomb hive is so annoying, guys. Honestly, I don't know if you guys use it, but the bomb hive is absolutely crazy when it comes to defense as well. We still have an overgrowth right here. We're using our totem spells to tank the whole core, which was nice. Unfortunately, We ran out of totem spells right there, so we overgrowth the fire spitter, the multi-gear tower, and the recoil cannon. We left up that revenge tower, but it's not going to be the end of the world, because that means the troops can get it without the added damage of all the other defenses. Queen picks off that minion prince. King's ability only cleared the trash on the outside, forcing the king back into the base, but it's not looking too bad at the moment. That overgrowth wears off. The rage tower finally pops. The royal champion, of course, with her fox, is absolutely amazing. We're trickling in some super barbs over on the outside because we have them, so sometimes you may need to use them later on just to clear out some defenses on the outside so your troops can survive just a little bit longer, which is phenomenal. And right here, the only unfortunate part is that fox didn't go invis in time, which meant that the royal champion did end up going on down. But now, as you can see, the queen has made her way to the outside of the base. We have got that giant tanking, which is basically having another king, honestly, on the battlefield, and everything on this base is now reachable, which is perfect. And we have got a couple of meteor golems. We've got the rare gem of the Grand Warden as well, which is going to power up this queen, keep her alive with those healers. We've got a couple of meteor golems right there as well. We're going to speed this up because this is going to be another 3-star. Single actually locking onto that warden is huge because it keeps the queen alive, because we didn't have an ability for her anyway. And this is fantastic, man. Look at this. Root Riders meteor golems, guys. Use this whilst you can. Oh, surprise, surprise. Look at this Town Hall 17 classic base right here. Invis at 12, Invis at 6. But normally the Invis towers are swapped with the multi-infernos. So this is a little bit of a different variation of Town Hall 17 base modified into a Town Hall 18 one. There go the two Invises at the top. We land the fireball on the builder hut, which means we're going to miss this multi-archer tower, but it doesn't matter because the Grand Warden's there anyway. He's going to be able to pick off that multi-archer tower. We managed to get a majority of the defenses inside that compartment, which means we get a great funnel right here. But anyways, guys, if you made it this far in the video, let us know if you're going to try this army out down in the comments. Also, like and subscribe for more content like this, and use code BLUE for any in-game purchases. But let's carry on right here. Let's keep it pushing. So we use the king over at the 3 o'clock side just to distract those heroes and try to track them down with the assistance of the royal champion and the totem spells that do come in very, very clutch right here. Furnace inside of the opposing CC, you're going to see that a lot. So if you see a furnace, make sure that you poison it as quickly as possible. The overgrowth was nice, and the great thing about this overgrowth is because we do have root riders in this army, so we're overgrowthing the monolith, so it's going to force all our troops over towards this fire spitter, multi-gear tower, revenge tower, etc. RC ability popped off over at the 5 o'clock side of the base. We still got that king ability, still have that queen ability. I don't know how his Grand Warden is still alive on 1 HP. Finally the healers are getting him back up. That invis tower popping is absolutely huge, because now we can use our king ability whenever we want. We can use the queen ability whenever we want for maximum damage right here. It's a shame that the king isn't at the bottom, because we could have used his ability to pick off that invisibility tower once and for all. But king ability goes off. It clears a couple of trash buildings, damages a couple of high priority defenses right there in the Expo, the recoil cannon as well. Royal champion is pushing her way through. Plenty of time left on the clock right here, which is amazing. Still having that queen ability is absolutely clutch, and as long as this multi archer tower goes down, there's nothing that's going to kill the queen really. Like, the two wizard towers aren't going to do anything to the queen. The queen's going to be able to pop her ability and pick off that multi-arch tower before the invis reloads, which is amazing. And then the wizard tower is going to go down. Now it's just a waiting game. Thankfully, his queen shot the wall in advance, so that means that there was no time wasted, even though the giant did open it up already. And that's going to be another triple from Robble. And this army is so strong, man, because you've got basically 3 queens still alive along with that giant. And it's gonna help you triple so many bases, especially in lower to mid legends. It might be a bit harder higher up, but give it a go. Once you master it, we'll come back and have a little conversation. Okay guys, the 4th and final attack of this, we're going to be coming on in with an instant fireball right onto that bomb tower right there. As you saw the 3 invisibilities come in, we cleared out so much. Look at the pathing, man, already. Look, we're going to zoom out. Look at the pathing. Once we take out this army camp or potentially this wizard tower, we can come in from 6, we can come in from the top side. And that instant fireball value was absolutely perfect. Very, very nicely done. Here we go. We're coming in from that 6 o'clock side right here. One headhunter most likely going to be used for, I believe that is the king skin. And that's a very interesting skin for sure. Don't remember which one that is, but anyways, king and royal champion are always used together to funnel. The king for the trash buildings on the outside, royal champion to pick off these defenses. Totem spells always coming on in to tank all of this damage as required. You need it for the revenge tower, you need it for the long shot, especially those fire spitters. One thing that I really do like about the fire spitters is you can kind of push them away from your troops and have them, if you know the angle of the fire spitter, you can have it shoot away from your troops, which is absolutely perfect. The overgrowth, of course, reducing all of that damage, making sure the poison tower doesn't land on our troops while we're in the middle of the base. The queen right there, or shall I say the queens right there, are doing a god's work. Well, the queen and the royal champion, that is. And we still have that queen ability, we still have that king ability as well, which is going to help us power on through. We invis the royal champion right here. She'll end up going down to the bomb hive, which is, oh, she got the monolith beforehand. Then we pop the queen ability. King goes to Phoenix. His ability was used, but he picks off that Rico cannon, which is amazing. And now we have these meteor golems that are assisting over into the 2 o'clock compartment. The queen is powering through the king. So it was the queen with the, okay, never mind. I know what skin it was at the beginning. I thought it was the king. It wasn't. It was the queen. So don't roast me in the comments, please. Thank you very much. Now, see, this one is a little bit shaky, but again, it's gonna work with the power of epic equipment right here. The giant, the meteor golems did enough. The plan was strong enough, even though we kind of fizzled out in the middle with our troops. We still got the warden, we still got the queen, we still got the giant, we still got a couple of buggers cleaning up, and it's going to be a triple. Not the cleanest. We did make a couple of mistakes in this attack, but this shows the power of the hit. If you guys did enjoy the video, remember, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. Use code BLUE for any in-game purchases, and we'll catch you in future videos. Peace out.